Welcome to another Pet Sim 99 video. Today we're going to be talking about every single free-to-play huge in Pet Sim 99. So enough said, let's get started. So for the first free-to-play huge is the huge propeller cat. This is how it looks, and the way you get it is from spinning the wheel in World 1. As you guys know, a glitch did happen a long time ago where people were getting these constantly. Obviously that glitch is patched now, so the numbers definitely slowed down on existing on the propeller cat. The best way to get spinning wheel tickets is still item farming. There's no other way really, or you can go to the plaza and buy a whole bunch of them and test your luck. And then of course next to that is the crystal chest where you can get the huge wizard westie. You were only able to obtain the normal wizard westie. You're able to get a gold version and a rainbow version. There's only 1.49k exists for the rainbow and 7.63k exists for the golden. And I'm gonna be also having the chances for some of these huges, not every single one of course. Shout out to Copycat on X for providing the huge chances. The chances for the normal version is 1 in 3.2k, for the gold is 1 in 16k, for the rainbow is 1 in 79.8k, and that is not per roll, that is per key. And the third free to play huge is from the obbies, which is the huge colorful wisp. You can get the rainbow, a golden, and the normal. Unfortunately I do not have the chances for this huge. The numbers haven't really gone up since I made my last free to play huge video, so they're still relatively low and hard to get, but you still do have a chance to get these without spending any money. The fourth free to play huge is coming from secret keys, which is the Lumi Axolotl. I do not have the chances for this one either. All you gotta do is AFK farm when you go to school, to work. After a few hours of farming you should have a decent amount of secret keys. The next free to play huge is the fossil dragon, and the way you get it is coming over to the dig site. There's 9.29k exist. It's worth almost 75 million, so it's not really that expensive if you just want to buy it straight up, but you're watching this video to be able to get these for free. I saw the huge chances for this one a long time ago. Unfortunately I do not have that image anymore, but there is macros out there you can use for the dig site to AFK this all night and potentially get one. You want to make your way over to chest rush and you'll be able to get the huge fire horse from this. There's going to be a normal one, a golden one, and a rainbow one. 58 exists for the rainbow, 363 exists for the golden one, and 3.54k exists for the normal one. Obviously for this mini game you want to do as much damage as possible. This is the loadout I do run typically for the mini games. I run 2 speed 5s, 2 critical 9s, Midas touch, treasure hunter 9, top power 9, super magnet, and fruity. I just threw this together. I didn't really think about it. These might not be the best enchants to run, so obviously you want to experiment with what best works for you. And the second to last free to play huge you can get in World 1 is the huge chroma lucky. You can get a rainbow and a normal one. 283 exists for the rainbow, 26.8k exists for the normal one. You can get it from the lucky block mini game. Like I mentioned before, I use this loadout for every single mini game to do as much damage as possible. And the last two huges for World 1 is coming from the advanced fishing. You can get the huge Poseidon corgi or the huge whale shark. I do not have a whale shark unfortunately, but I do have a gold Poseidon corgi. And to get the huge Poseidon corgi you can just go in there and fish, but for the whale shark you are going to need your fishing mastery to level 30 to have the ability to fish from deep pools. But that's all the free to play huges you can get from World 1. Let's move on to World 2. The first free to play huge in World 2 is the huge abyssal axolotl that is coming from the tech spinning wheel. Just like the spinning wheel in World 1, you can farm for the tickets or you can buy them. Obviously farming is a lot easier for free to play players. And from the tech chest you can get the huge cyber agony. You used to be only able to get the normal one, but since the World 3 update you can get a golden one and a rainbow one now. The rainbow one 903 exists, the golden one 4.65k exists, and then the normal one 99.8k exists. There was obviously an exploit which put a lot of supply into the market, but that has been patched since, and I do have the chances for this one. The rainbow is 1 in 39.7k keys, for the gold is 1 in 7.95k, and lastly for the regular one it's 1 in 1.58k. And the third huge is from the diamond wheel. This is technically not free to play because you do need gems for this. It's 100k a roll, but this does spawn frequently, so you do have a great chance to get this thing. Obviously it's going to be very hard and going to cost you a lot of gems. It used to be 50k a spin, which actually wasn't too bad, but a couple updates ago they did raise it to 100k. But this does give you another chance to get a huge. And if you make your way over to the claw machine you can get the huge arcade dragon. You can get it from the 50 times, the 20 times, the 10 times, pretty much every egg in the claw machine. Once again you were only able to get the regular one, but in a recent update they added a gold one and the rainbow, and these are the chances from every single egg. I'm not going to read off every single one, but you can go ahead and pause the video and see for yourself. After the claw machine you can come over to the treasure hideout and you have a chance to get a huge electric cat. To get treasure hideout keys just item farm once again. It's not that hard, you get a whole bunch of them if you just AFK farm overnight. The chances for this one got nerfed on the first day it came out, so it is very hard to get now, but you cannot beat the items you get in the treasure hideout, because if you don't have any keys and want to go buy one, and you're gonna get paid out every single time with items you get if you don't get the huge. The only downside to this is that you can only do it every 6 hours, which does suck, but you can't beat the chances of getting a free huge and getting profit every single time you do this. And before we move on to the void world, I completely forgot to mention the huge glitch cat from the chest raid. I do not have the chances for this one, but this thing is super hard to get. Barely any exist, and you can only do the chest rate every 10 hours. And I just ignore this one because the chests do get hard to break if you don't have a strong team. But if you do have a good enough team, by all means go in there and try to get this thing. But that does conclude every single huge in World 2. So let's move on to World 3. And the first free to play huge in World 3 is the atomic axolotl. This one has been out for a decent amount of time now, and not even 200 exist. So this one's very hard to get because the tickets aren't as common as the World 1 spinning wheel and the tech spinning wheel, since the void world is still pretty new. So later on in a few updates, the tickets should be a little bit easier to get. And if you come over to the void chest, you can get the holographic cat. For the rainbow one, it's 1 in 39.7k keys. For the gold is 1 in 7.95k, and for the normal is 1 in 1.58k. And if you make your way over to the prison cells, you can get a huge prison cat. 42.1k exists for the regular one. For the gold, 8.6k, and for the rainbow, 1.65k exists. These are pretty common to get now, and there is a macro out from a basement which allows you to AFK open these cells. And you can also combine regular prison keys to golden keys, so that's giving you a better chance to get the huge. And the last free to play huge you can get from World 3 is the huge police cat. You can get this one from the vault or from the police headquarters egg. The egg used to be 1 in 1 billion chance, but it recently got buffed to 1 in 100 million, so it definitely is better than 1 billion. A lot more of these are starting to circulate, but they're still kind of hard to get. And we have 2 last free to play huges in this video, and one of those is coming from the global event gift, and they're very easy to get. All you got to do is grind overnight and you should have a decent amount of these gifts. And once again, you can pause the video to look at the chances. And the last huge for this video is going to be the tech samurai, and this is free to play. All you have to do is join a clan and hit type 500. The chances for this huge is 1 in 250, so it's pretty easy to get. Obviously you only get 1 clan gift per battle, and if you're an owner of a clan, just invite some of your alts and that's just giving you more gifts. But apart from that, that does conclude this video and every single free to play huge and PES Sim 99. There is going to be a giveaway for this video as well. It's going to be another Bejeweled unicorn. The requirements are up on the screen. Make sure you enter in correctly. Before I leave you guys though, I still have to roll the winner for the last giveaway, so let's go ahead and do that. The winner for the Bejeweled unicorn is on the screen right now. Congratulations. I'm gonna go ahead and send this over to you. There you go. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. You guys already know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.